Well, hello, my fellow caramellers. How you doing? It is Saturday night. We're an hour and 46 minutes past the halfway point, and we are trucking along. I have been just having an absolute ball with this. Few little incidences here and there, nothing really major, but it's going together good. That's what I've always loved about these old monogram NASCAR, GM, and the Ford. They're equally they're very different, but equally go together really well. They were so well engineered back in the day. And anyways, favorite kit, and I'm just really enjoying it. I haven't built one of these in a really long time, so this has been a ball. Little bit, being in a rush, and I really can't lay down the paint that I really would like to have, but it doesn't look too bad. Like I said, we're having a real high humidity day here for Arizona, and it is really messing with my lacquer paints, and that's what Tamiya is. It's all been using the Tamiyas, but I'm getting a little bit of a dullness to the red. I'm also the primer's rough too, and that doesn't help either. I didn't really sand any of the primered areas. All the chassis. I'm shooting and going. I am going to take the time though on the body, and we're going to show you that here in a second. But working on the dashboard, I like how that's turned out. I'm having fun. I love hand painting, and I am going to get in there and I'm going to do all the dials and the numbers and everything, and getting all that stuff done. Getting this all ready to go in there. I got the rear end all done. I'm really pleased with how that worked out. It's just, even going fast, you take your time, you can really make some really cool detail. Look, take a look at that, what you guys think. Getting there, I painted the black first, you saw that, and I kind of masked it off, but of course these tips got painted red. But I went ahead and I hand brushed with the paint, spraying, decanting the actual paint I used for spraying this all. And I just kind of did a little touch up and got it all looking like they're separate pieces. I always like doing that. That's something I see in a lot. I'm definitely not disking anybody. I see lots of times people will paint this whole thing black because it kind of says it in the instructions. But all this red here, that's actually part of the chassis, and these truck arms or trailing arms bolt up to these right there, and I like to make it look like that. And I got all my little different silvers and metal colors and painted up all the hardware to make it look all bolted up in there. Got the rear end in there. It's the springs aren't glued in totally. I have cut them down. I also did, like I said, I did my modifications to these two landing stub rod things. It's supposed to be where the springs go. Made that a little shorter, so when I get this all fitted up there, it's going to bring the suspension up. Same here, I took a little bit off of that rod there. It's going to make this let's take a wheel. It's approximately going to be right there. It's going to really get that thing lowered. We'll be taking a look at that in a little bit, but this is all ready to go. It is what it is. There is. I'm done with anything. Not worried about back here. It won't get seen. I'll be doing some detail painting of all the stuff from the engine bay, and that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. I'm going to get that. I got a couple more little pieces. I found another casualty to the house fire, but like I said, I got plenty of NASCAR parts. I'll find another steering wheel. Not an issue. So we're trucking along on this. It's going real good. I do have the I keep calling it chassis. I do have the roll cage all in primer. I'm still letting that primer set up. I just shot it. I just came in from the garage. I'm sweating. Oh boy, it's hot. And even at close to 10 o'clock, we will stay at 100 degrees at 1 o'clock in the morning in this town. But we got this ready. I'll probably here in about an hour shoot the red on that and let it set. Hopefully it'll look good enough. I don't want to shoot the clear. Clear makes it takes longer to set up and take some time. I cleared, kind of shot some clear on the bottom here, not real deep, and but this was just out of the color can. I didn't shoot any clear on the top. I'm not going to do that. So I probably won't do it. I did do it with this a little bit, but I probably won't do it with the roll cage. Hopefully that turns out good, because I want to get that thing ready to go in and start getting all the stuff in here. I still got a lot of detail painting to do. Now I'm having fun, which is one of my favorite things to do. I haven't started on the engine. I am going to do the engine absolutely last, because at least I'll have a car sitting here and the engine can not be out if we come down to that time. If there's anything that I don't get done on this car, I want it to be the engine. I want the car to be done, and I think we can do it. Let's take a look at the body here. I just went ahead, since again I never went out and got any gray primer. I'm just taking my shot with the red oxide primer. I've got a couple coats right here. I'm going to wet sand. It's very rough. I'm going to shoot the inside with the red, and then we'll mask it all up. Hopefully it'll a good, I'll probably go to about 1500 grit, maybe even a little higher, get it really super smooth. I got a Yemi right there, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about that. I do little things like I like doing little accents, like look at that little bit of wiggled in the, I purposely did some of that. I like putting little dents in road rash on stock cars, especially when they're white. It's something I do. I like it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with I always like the looks of this race car. It's one of my faves, and I think it's going to be real smooth. So I'm going to get this all wet sanded out, and I think the white will work. And I had somebody suggest, let me see, I will give this guy credit if I can find it. Give me a moment here. I'm going to look this up. Somebody gave me a suggestion. I don't know if I have it, and I'd like to hear your opinions down in the comments below. But if I can get to my stuff, let's see. I want to give the guy credit. Okay, Chris Turkup, Turkopp. Let's see. I like what he said here. I'll just show you. Got to use TS 101 base white. That stuff actually covers well. Man, I don't think I have any of that. But I am definitely going to go get some of that and try that out. I want to hear what anybody else says, but I got to say, man, now it says scale model car builder. Okay. Did it say his name here? But right there. Yep. Chris, thank you very much. Anyways, so that's it. This is probably going to be my last Saturday update. I'm not going to bed. I'm planning on staying up for quite a few more hours. I want to possibly have this in white, or ready to go first thing in the morning to shoot white on this. I want to have the chassis, at least the suspension, all assembled. I could quite possibly have the whole chassis done tonight. That would be sweet, having all the wheels and tires on, it's sitting ready to rock. Then I can do some test fitting before I paint the body, making sure I got my suspension looking really good. Let's hope for that to go well. So that's it, man. I'm having a ball. I want to thank you guys for following this. This is really fun. If you didn't get involved this year, consider next year. I think this 48-hour build is really cool. I know there's the 24-hour build. I might give that a shot too, but that time of year I seem to always be really busy when that goes on, and I just can't get it to fit in. But 48-hour build is also a little less stressful. Stressful, but a little less. Anyways, I'm having a ball because this is a model car. And why do we build these model cars? Because they're fun, right? Here's the producer.